And with that, welcome back to Shadow Troop. If I remember it correctly, we did last time the Crossing Cup, and today we are doing the Panzer / Shell Cup. I had some complaints in the YouTube comments 19 to 18 saying, Shadow, aren't you a German streamer? Theoretically, yes, I am German. I am a German streamer, but for everyone that's yet new, I do the videos in English and the streams in German. And with that, let's get right into the game. For the people that are asking, I do have a Switch, but I have a controller in my hand, so you guys can see everything. We didn't do the best start. For the Kumu Weide, or what it's called in English, I don't know. The only shortcut there is theoretically this piece of grass here. And there isn't much to say to that. You saw the difference between missing the shortcuts, or better said, not completing it correctly, and doing it perfectly. It was 3 seconds different. So, yeah. For people that are asking, Shadow, how do you do the shortcut? I'm going to round 3 because there I did it perfectly. First miss, second miss, the last section perfectly. And here comes this thing. As soon as you go out of this curve, you jump and theoretically go directly into the Neo drift, like you see here. Hold it around till you see the third cow fully. Release it. Then you go into a smaller drift, I would say. So you only do it directional. Then you, as soon as you pass this cow to my right, like 2 to 3 meters, and then you go into another drift, so that you go between these 2 cows, nearly hitting this one with mushroom. The mushroom pushes you over the grass, and the drift pushes you perfectly into the direction you want to go. Then it's just either going onto the ramp or not. I chose to not go on the ramp, and then it's just drifting, hitting both ramps, landing, drifting, boost. And that was the whole shortcut. You could theoretically go over every single grass shortcuts is, but it's not really optional. 9 to 110. I'm not showing my ghost. I'm not. Yeah, I know. Theoretically, this one has multiple shortcuts because you couldn't go like this. You can go. Give me a second. Like this. And just jump over this. You can go like this. You can go like this. When you do it right, you jump over some tires. Like that. 1:14. Not a bad time. But a lot of shortcuts. Because theoretically, you can go into a drift here, hold it till here, go over this grass shortcut. Then you have this one, where you go into a drift, and around when you finish the curve, you go directly into a new one. So that you take this curve smaller and directly boost into the flying pad. I hit the tweezer, that cost me a second. Then you can either just land on the track or go over this one. This one cuts your glider, which then you have this one where you can theoretically start as soon as you land. Go over this grass patch with a mushroom. And the last one of the shortcuts there's on this track is theoretically the jumping over the tires, which you can do without and with a mushroom. With a mushroom it's easier, without it's a bit harder. But for showing purposes, you see me in the background, I'm going to show you what I mean by that. I want to show a ghost, I want to show my ghost. And I think I did it every round with my ghost. Takes a bit because it's behind us. I theoretically could do that. That is a watching point. But we want to see how I do the shortcut. You saw? I did it without a mushroom. I still have all 3 mushrooms. There I used my first one. Did drifting. Just did that. I intentionally didn't use the jumping thing because this is faster. What did I do with the last mushroom? I can't quite remember. Let's see. I didn't use it there. Did I just boost here? I did. See, right, you can just boost with the mushrooms through there. You can jump over it. But it's fully your choice. Cheap Sheep Beach. Time 124 to 125. We want to race. Not against my ghost. Not like last time. For people that are new, I'm doing a challenge where I do every shortcut with every Mario Kart character, but I'm doing all tracks after another with one and then move to the next. Oh, what? Wait, you can go onto that? I hit the ramp. My failure. Down here are 2 or 3 ramps you can take. A bit faster than the normal shortcut you see. We're not beating the ghost time. But we did all shortcuts. There isn't much else to say. To beat the ghost time at 200 CCM, it's mostly just drifting. Because of that end section that slows you down. There isn't much to show. Like, there isn't real shortcuts, you just boost through most of the stuff. There isn't real lining up to that. Same to Toad's Autobahn or Toad's Highway, 120 to 121. It's mostly just drifting. Like you see by Toad's Highway, it's theoretically just an 8. Which means there isn't real jumps, you can just go like this. The mushroom I would use as soon as you do this one, because it can slow you down. I'm gonna be slower than the ghost time. I can't promise that. But not by much. Toad's Highway don't has shortcuts. The only theoretically the only shortcuts it has is at the end, the side track and the jumping carts that carry the ramp. But there isn't really much more. And like you see, my com is bumping into every single car. What? Mario. And with that, I hope you liked it. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, and that was it with Mario Shell Cup. Hope you like it. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, and see you guys next time.